YouTube. It was it's been a minute. It's been a minute. It's been about a week, and I enjoyed every minute of being off. But I enjoy every second of coming back as well. Now, y'all, you have had the new song from Adam Calhoun and Tom Macdonald out since Friday, and a lot of y'all have seen it. Well, I have not. I have not peeked. I have not listened. I have not done anything of the sort. And I'm like, oh, we're going to do it live. Yay. I like doing live reactions. I think it gives you a glimpse of how I do things for YouTube. It gives you a glimpse of a real, genuine first reaction. So I don't want any spoilers. I have to pull up my live stream here to see if we're even streaming because I might have forgot how to do this. Probably not. Probably not. But we'll see. Done anything of the sort. Now, boom. Okay. Who's here this morning? Let's see. Angel Gordon, good morning. Kimmy Joe, finally. Oh, great. Should I have brought in tissues? Crap. Great. It might make me cry. You guys seen when I did the song with what's his name from Stained, Aaron Lewis. Oh, yikes. Anything that's very patriotic, like the national anthem, the Star Spangled Banner, the Pledge of Allegiance, it gets me teary-eyed. Because if, this is America, this is the greatest country in the entire world. Well, it used to be, it was regarded as one of the greatest country. And look at where we're at today. It's like shocking to me how far we have fallen, how we have people literally I never thought I'd live to see the day where there would be Americans burning American flags, kneeling for the national anthem. I stumbled across a picture today of a women's sports team. There was a white teammate kneeling for racial injustice, and the black teammate next to her was standing there proudly with her hand over her heart for the national anthem. It's virtue signaling at its finest. It is these social justice warriors where, people do have voices. They can speak up for themselves. It is not your duty it's not your civic duty, nor is it a duty of yours to make everybody not a racist, make everything all better into your liking. Because last time I checked, this is a free country. People want to be jerks. They're free to do that. We just keep them at an arm's distance if they are evil people. Right? And so much is the case where that's not the case. We have people inflating how terrible America is. Well, there's the freaking door. It's wide open. Feel free to leave at any time. All right, how are we streaming today? Is everything good? Are we buffering at all? Because my computer is it's sounding like I love the USA. What a great screen name. I do too. I think it's absolutely amazing. Froze Moments. Good eye, mate. Hello. Glad I found your channel. Thank you, Nick. This old veteran loves the song. Good. Veterans. People seemingly forgot that we have combat veterans, both alive and passed away, who have literally risked their life and have paid with their lives to protect our freedoms. They go over and fight a politician's bloody war for our freedoms, for our constitutional rights. And here we have these people completely taking that for granted and acting like America's so oppressive. Well, freaking leave then. You think America's so terrible? Again, there's the door. Don't let it hit you where the good Lord split you. Okay. Now, this past weekend, I was afforded the luxury to see the Trump truck live in person. My son was behind the wheel. He was like, this thing's the best. We didn't drive it anywhere, of course, because he had the trailer hooked up to it, Mr. Forgiato Blow. Now, my son was so enamored by this Trump truck. He loved it. and he got, he was behind the wheel pretending to drive, but he thought it was the coolest thing ever. So, to make a smile on his face, it was pretty awesome. And to see that truck live in person, it's even greater in person than it is. That's why I did a short video, and we couldn't do the ride because he had a big trailer attached to it, right? So it was it's an enlightening experience. I love America. I think President Trump has gotten the short end of the stick and has literally been labeled and chastised, and he still takes it, right? He takes it like a champion. It's very sad today where you see somebody who literally gets shit on over and over and over again for just having conservative morals and values. Yeah, he was a womanizer. He, in the past. So what, man? And if people have this common misconception that women don't freely throw themselves at men. Like Trump was this rabid dog, right? That just went after all of these women. Best believe me, those women were willing to do anything to get into the sack with President Trump, with Donald Trump at all, right? And I remember how Donald Trump was treated before he announced that he was running for president. I liked him on The Apprentice. I think, he was a great person, right? And he was loved, regarded. He was a huge donor to all kinds of civil rights stuff. And Reverend Jesse Jackson and Al Sharpton, Oprah, they held him at a very high standard because he's a very charitable man, right? Very fair man. He's a businessman, though. He makes decisions for him and his family, of course. I think if we all had his opportunities, we would do it too. But ever since he started that bid for presidency is when they literally turn their backs on him. And I don't trust people who turn their backs on me. I think they're like fair weather friends. So what's up, everybody? I hope you're doing well. I hope everything is good with you guys. You heard Forgiato Blow is my new boyfriend? I can neither confirm nor deny that. I will never allow my private life and what I do to be, I won't put it out there for people. I'll keep you guessing, but I keep things private, and I do hold some things sacred, and you guys are never going to find out. I'm sorry, but I love you guys, but only my closest friends know, right? I don't kiss and tell. Stop. Yeah, it's, he's a good man. He really is. And I feel like men have far too often been labeled as misogynistic. They're toxic, blah, blah, blah. Well, I tend to like men. I think, men, I give you the benefit of the doubt. When you burn me, then I tell you to go F yourself, right? But he has never given me a reason to doubt him, right? He's a good dude. So, all right, y'all. I'll keep you guessing. Privacy is the best. Thank you, Tina. Thank you. All right. Did you guys see my Twitter post? What is more ferocious than a grizzly bear or a polar bear? And you all know that the polar bears are the biggest, right? The most ferocious. They'll eat people. A mama bear. We'll be talking about some pretty crazy stuff going on in the country right now after this reaction. I'm going to, I believe, since YouTube thinks it's funny to censor me, I'm going to probably go live on Rumble after this reaction. So if you'd like to hop over there after we're done here, we will be talking about a congresswoman named Kat Kamerick, and she's from Florida. And I found a congressional hearing today that was like, ooh, that we need to see it. And of course, since YouTube is ran by a bunch of leftists that have gone completely radical and progressive, which it's so regressive. The progressives, you're regressive as hell. There is no progression with you, because if you have any sort of people who don't agree with you, you revert backwards to acting subhuman-like, right? You can't look at somebody and go, you're entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled to mine. Let's just agree to disagree. Oh, no. Can't have that now, can we? So let's do a live look at the Tom Macdonald. And I like to see a lot of people, veterans, reacting That's a new channel that I don't know about. Vets Talking. Vets Talking. Hey, I might have to check them out. Tom MacDonald. Tom MacDonald, American Flags. That's what the song is called. Here we go. Ooh, stop. We're going to do a live look at this, you guys. Live reaction. I might get emotional. I might not. You never know. I better get my handy dandy headphones. Ow. All right, guys. You ready for this? And I know y'all have seen it already, but I have not. 309,000 likes on this video already. 5 million views. Jesus, Pete's amazing. All right, we got Tom MacDonald. Oh, look at that. This is a Canadian. And look at, we got Americans burning the flag. And we got this Canadian holding the flag like a boss. And look at Adam Calhoun standing there right next to him. They're in some sort of desert. They're on a tank. All right, you guys ready? I think it's time to press that button. Let's get it on.
My people of this country, and we're under attack. They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts. If you man enough, come stand with us, take USA back. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. American flags. American flags. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags.
All right, hang on, because we're going to get into some rapping, and I have never heard this, so it's going to be very hard for me to understand what he's saying, so I'm going to back it up. I think we're starting off with Tom, and then we're going to kick into some Adam Calhoun here. But Tom brought up a very, very, very good... They're on a freaking tank, man. I can't get over that. That's amazing. They look like they're in the desert somewhere, but he made up a very good point. We got people speaking and being canceled for speaking facts, for speaking the truth, for saying men cannot get pregnant, men cannot be women, women cannot be men. And we're getting censored and canceled for that. I feel the same as Roseanne Barr. You can have whatever political belief you want to. I'm going to have whatever political belief I want to. If you don't like that, that is your problem, not mine. And for people to even have the balls to try to cancel people for having opposing beliefs, get out of here. Whoa. Since when? I think we should vote to bring back every canceled character, like my Cleveland Indians, Chief Wahoo. He wasn't doing nothing wrong but offending some white liberals, some beta-ass white liberals, right? Aunt Jemima. I grew up with Aunt Jemima. What the fuck you doing? That was like a mammy to me. Seriously. I'm like, I loved her. I loved hers and Mrs. Butterworth's commercials. I thought she was real. I was very sad that she didn't talk to me. I was absolutely like, how come these kids get Aunt Jemima talking to them and making them feel all warm and fuzzy, and I get nothing? I literally thought that's how innocent children's minds are. And then we have people literally thinking that kids that think that a freaking syrup bottle could somehow animate and make them feel better, that they can make decisions, life-altering ones at that. Let me shine a light on that real quick, y'all. Kids cannot make decisions like that. All right, back to the music.
American flags. American flags.
Hell yeah!
American flags. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags.
I ain't never gonna pretend that I give a damn. Anybody who's offended, come get it, we throwing hands. Anybody not trying to make America great again, you a punk, you a clown, better know where I stand. I'm the white boy with the middle fingers in the air, dog.
We don't give a what.
100 white boys gonna hold me down anywhere, dog.
We think that you suck.
My patriots the craziest, they ain't afraid of breaking fists on faces. If you really wanna taste of this, no safety tip, just aim the stick and spray the clip. I pray you miss, cause if you don't, they gon' go wacko. Automatic gun smoke like tobacco. Never hit a lady, but it's pretty hard to tell if you're a girl or a they, them, there's these, that, those. I ain't never gonna take a knee for the anthem. abandoned. I was raised to be brave to the grave. United States, we love the country that they've been corrupting. Go woke and go broker if you ain't awake.
My people love this country and we're under attack. They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts. If you man enough, come stand with us, take USA back. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags.
Holy shit!
American flags. American flags. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American
Got that
flags.
ACAL Draco, leave you stankin', break your ankles.
Wait a freaking... Did they get the Blue Angels? They got fighter jets. They got fucking fighter jets. Now you know you done made it. You done made it when you can say, look, I'm a white man. Oh, fucking well. You don't like it then? That's your deal, not mine. There's nothing that we could do to change the fact what we were born as. And if you don't like somebody simply because they're a white boy, well, then screw you. I really enjoy the fact that he is going balls out. Well, he's going completely balls deep in the... Shit. How am I going to recover from this one? He is absolutely putting it all out there like, hey, look, man, you're going to accept it or let's go. It's not fair. It's not fair that people, especially white men, have been made to, they've been demonized for absolutely no reason. Are there bad people in the world? Yeah, from every color, every background, every neighborhood has an ass hat. I'm just saying, but I love how patriotic this is, first of all. Everywhere you see us, you will see American flags. That's how I felt in Florida. American flag there. No pride flags, except at Busch Gardens. All right, next to the kid shit. I'm just saying. I really enjoyed how he said, how he called out, I was raised to not hit a woman, but these days, we got dudes going by they, them, and in a dress. Hey, guess what? If you got XY chromosomes, homie, you ain't a chick. XX? Yes. XY? No. And I won't call you one either. If you want to go call your mama and go cry to her, now by all means do that. I am free to think however I want. You want to see that as hate? Well, that's again your problem, not mine. I live in a thing called fucking reality. Get over it. And now Adam Calhoun's coming in here. I can't believe this, though. They got the military Humvees. They got a fucking tank. They're on some sort of army base or something. They even got the fighter jets. That's amazing. They're not the Blue Angels, but they're fighter jets, and they done this one big. It's worthy of 5 million views and then some. I'm proud of these guys. And here we got Adam Calhoun waving that Star-Spangled Banner. Good. I'm a patriot through and through, and if you don't like it, screw you. It's not my problem. It's yours.
And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American
Got that
flags.
AKA Draco, leave you stankin', break your ankles. I'm not hearing what you saying. Hit the pavement, now you seeing angels. It get dangerous, go against the Patriots. Got all the bangers. Take a look inside my closet. You gon' see way more than hangers, hammers like I do construction ammo. I'ma shoot at something. Why you think we own these guns? So we could just go do some hunting. You must not pay close attention. Government, they want division. Only treason if you lose. I guarantee we come out winning. Let my flag fly high like eagles. I would die for all my people. You
That's
can't
right.
take me with procedures. I'm about freedom, you about evil. Leave you hanging from the ceiling like chandeliers in cathedrals. Never have the safety on, and when we run out, we just
My
reload.
people of this country and we're under attack. They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts. If you man enough, come stand with us, take USA back. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags.
Wow.
American flags. American flags. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. Every time we pull up, you see stars, you see stripes, you see flags on the cars.
Ooh,
and
I
the
got
trucks
chills.
and the bikes. Every time we pull up, we go hard, we outside, we got flags on our arms that are tatted there for life.
Every time we pull up, We don't care if you mad, we cherish this land. The haters can't get buried in rags. They set fire to old glory, turning fabric to ash.
But every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags. American flags.
Fuck yeah, Tom.
American flags.
That's right.
And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flags.
Nova, baby. Oh, they're coming out with the 2. Ah! You know I'm buying that shit. Oh my God. You know, man, it was kind of like rap and mixed with metal. And it was hard AF. It was hard as fuck. I think they both went absolutely hard on this one. They really did. They were like, we don't care. What do you think? We support the Second Amendment because we're hunting? Are you kidding me? That's not what the Second Amendment is for. It is not because people want to be militants and just own a bunch of firearms to seem cool. The Second Amendment was created by our founding fathers just in case our government gets a little bit too big, and they become a bunch of fucking tyrants like they are today. That's what the 2A is about. And I loved that Adam stressed that. I got more than hangers in this closet. You want to try me? I got hammers. I got all sorts of stuff. So let's go. And then we have a president today that tells the whole fucking world that we're short on ammo. Bravo, fool. I mean, I can't even. I think the song was absolutely glorious. I think that, no, it's not going to replace the national anthem because that's ours and it shall never be knelt down and looked down upon. It is the most beautiful country in the world. We have to honor our veterans. We have to protect our land. We have to love thy neighbor. And hey, we can all live peacefully. But there is people in the world that literally can't handle facts. They can't handle the truth. They want to cancel you. Well, okay then, go right ahead and try. Let's see. How did that work for Donald Trump? I think that it made him a little bit more popular, if you ask me. And I think it's a witch hunt. I think that America is sick and tired of people being these progressive woke fake woke people. I call them fake woke because you ain't awake at all. You're dead asleep to see these people are literally allowing the government to get bigger and bigger and bigger, and they have no fucking idea. They're shit for brains. They don't know shit from Shinola. And I said it last night and I'll say it again. Burn an American flag in my presence. And I don't care if you're male or female. I don't give a shit if you claim to be a woman and you're not. I will make sure my foot meets your crotchola. And it'll be the end of that. Because you're not going to, if you don't, look, again. If you don't like America, if you think this America is the most oppressive land, move. Go to a third world country just for a little while, just to see how things are over there. Go to Haiti. Go to Africa. Go ahead. Let's see you move to Uganda. I bet you don't. I bet you don't. So funny that people all the time have to virtue signal. Oh, I have this extreme case of white guilt. So I Tom MacDonald don't. He sure don't. He sure don't have any white guilt at all, and neither should he. Because he was raised with, he had his speed bumps along the way, right? As we all do, because life is a learning curve. It's a learning lesson, right? We all go through struggles. But he's a family man. He loves his family. He's got good conservative values today, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. And, I feel like anybody who tries to silence the people that they don't agree with, and then they make these ridiculous claims. Oh, when we just say leave kids alone, they're like, they're going to get trans people killed. Oh, would you rather have a live daughter or a dead son? I'm over here going, y'all are fucking nuts. You're nuts. You're absolutely, your brains have absolutely been fried. Get off the telly. Get away from social media for a little bit. It might do you a bit of good to get back down to this place called Earth. That's round, by the way. It's not flat. Fucking people. What is wrong with people? I think it was an absolutely glorious song. I really do. I think it is worthy of a like. I have to do a like. I do. I have to put a comment down here. Oh, glory. Oh, glory. I'm just going to say, oh, glory. Oh, glory. Great job, guys. And Nova, too. We can't forget Nova, too, right? We can't never forget Nova Rockefeller. I think, you know, I did a short video. Yes, it was AI. It was AI. It was some guy pretending to be Eminem dissing Tom. But I stand behind every freaking word that I said in that video, and no, I will not take it back. I don't care if it's AI. I don't care if Eminem did say it. Tom MacDonald is the better human being, period, dot. And I will never not show my loyalty to him for what he has done for me a few times. So I just think he's the better human, and I'll take that one to the bank, always. You know, and I love the fact that there are more people speaking out against this absolute lunacy. I feel like anybody who is anti-American, if you're an American, if you're anti-American, you are a traitor. You should entry and see how they fare over there. Let's see how it works for you guys. All right, good morning, everybody. Nova's music is really good. She just put a teaser out, like her version of Barbie, and I wish she'd put music out. But look, it's probably not easy being Nova Rockefeller. It's probably not easy directing and doing everything that she does with Tom's music. That's, you know, it's got to be remarkably difficult to work with one person's musical, you know, their career, and then you have your own. It's like, but we all stand behind Nova no matter what she does. I think it's absolutely important to do that and to support Adam Calhoun. I would love to speak with him one day and just thank him for his patriotism. Same with Tom. You know, I think Tom already knows how I feel about his patriotism and his love for his family. He bought his dad a Porsche 911 Carrera with the shark tip, I think he called it. I don't know. I don't know cars as much as I showed it to my son. He was jealous. It was a red Porsche that his father, it was his dream car. And he just bought his father his dream car. And I think it's great that he's supporting his parents. Look at, we have rappers today like Eminem that got rich off of making songs about killing his mother. And Tom's here. He has his family in his videos. He has them partaking in his music. He lets people know, hey, I gave my mom a Louis Vuitton with $100,000 in it, you know? And so again, he's the better fucking human, period, dot. I don't care if it was an AI track. I don't support a man, I'm sorry, I don't, who says that if you voted for Trump, F you. Well, F you too. It's that simple. You don't tell me who I can and cannot vote for. I don't tell you who you can and can't vote for either. But look at that, man. Eminem, you lost me. And you rap about killing your girlfriend, putting her in a trunk and having her fall off a bridge and drown. And however many songs that he created about his baby's mother, killing her. And we have rappers today that are rapping about killing people and being like these gore rappers and stuff, and they don't get censored. But you want to censor somebody that says a man is a man and a woman is a woman? Okay, then. I'll stay over here with the fucking people with the brains and the common sense and somebody that's not afraid to live in realityville. Yeah, I sure will. And I will stand for my flag. I will stand for my veterans. I will stand for the children. I'm going to be doing a podcast, you guys. What I found was absolutely disturbing, to say the least. Congress had a congressional hearing, and they brought a witness, a progressive leftist witness who is a doctor who performs gender-affirming care. And the Democrats, the progressive Democrats, absolutely voted to not play the video, first of all. And then they got up and left the building and were still able to vote on the matter. Ain't that scary? So I found this video. I'll be doing that on Rumble, seeing as I can say whatever the hell I want to over there and not be chastised or canceled or reported for harassment. Look, it's not harassment. It's not harassment if you don't tell people to, don't tell anybody to go harass somebody. That's the rules per YouTube, right? It's not harassment. But if you do that, it is harassment, and I understand that, but I never did that. And it's not defamation if you're telling the fucking truth. Some people out there in the world, though, can't handle the truth. They're grifting. They can't handle the truth. If it bit them in the ass cheek, they would lie and deny. I don't understand why people want to hide from the truth. Why? Why do you want to live in a false sense of reality? What do you want to protect lies for? Well, what's done in the dark always comes to light. So, yeah. Let's see what happens with this video. All right, y'all. I want you to take care. I will, I urge you to let it be known that you are not afraid to be a Trump supporter. You're not afraid to be an RFK supporter or a Vivek Ramaswamy supporter. You do you. Don't let people chastise you or torture you or bully you. And if you got to put them in their place a little bit, it's probably what they need anyways. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you. This was dope. And I can't wait for their new album. Very patriotic, and I love it. Anything to do with America, I'm there. All right, guys. Thanks again for joining me. I'll see you guys on Rumble here for some content that is absolutely shocking, to say the very least. Make sure you're following me over on Rumble. It's in my About page, or I could put it here in live chat real quickly. Rumble.com, since they don't censor me there. And I'm not afraid to speak my mind. I've never been afraid to speak my mind over here either. But they see it differently. They see it differently, especially when they rule in my favor and then they go back on that shit. Like the progressives that they are. They ruled in my favor, and then they came back and said no. So we got something for them. Ooh, but I can't talk about that, you guys. I can't talk about that. That's in the works. All right, it's rumble.com. God bless America. Now I put a comma in there by mistake. It's rumble.com/user/JustGenReacts. I'll see y'all over there. Remember, y'all, it's a fucking doozy. So I love y'all. Take care now. See you soon. Bye. America.